Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Marius Cendric. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischievous of one kind, and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. The very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew, until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became a world all around him. And an ocean tumbled by, with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him the king of all wild things. "And now," Max cried, "let the wild rumpus start." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely, and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. And then all around him, from far across the world, he smelled good, so he gave up being the king of wild things. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot.